You're training hard, you're eating what you think is enough, but your muscles just don't grow. The mirror looks the same, the scale doesn't move, and you start to wonder, did you even hit your genetic limit? But the truth is, it's not your genetics. It's a few key mistakes you keep making in the gym and in the kitchen without you even realizing it. In this video, I'm giving you 7 powerful tips that will literally decide if you grow or stay stuck looking the same. No fluff, no bro science, just the straight rules I've tested personally on myself on my 25-year-old of bodybuilding competitive experience that still work to this day. If your muscles aren't growing, you will find out right here. By the way, my name is Boris Kish. I'm a fully licensed IBB fitness coach, nutritionist, and a super heavyweight bodybuilding competitor in the category over 100 kilograms. Welcome to my channel. Tip number 1, master progressive overload. Look, if you don't master this, you will not grow. Doesn't matter how many proteins you take, food, chicken breasts, turkey breasts, inject steroids, whatever. If you master progressive overload, you will grow 500% more. Yes, you heard correctly, not 300, 500% more. You can lift the same weight for decades, as I know some people, and you will look like shit. Therefore, don't do that. There are 4 basic principles how to master progressive overload. You have to increase the reps, okay? If you don't want to do that, you have to increase the sets. My favorite, the manly one, you have to increase the weight. If you're not able to do any of those 3, but you are able to do that, and I know that you can do that, and I'm already proud of you, just, correct the form how you are doing the movement. That you feel fully, that you squeeze, that you don't cheat, do it slower. Those are 4 basic principles. You understand how to master progressive overload, and I guaranteed you will grow 500% more and better. And of course, I want to hear from you, which methods are you applying, and do you feel or noticed stagnation? If you really need help, let me down there in the comments, and I would really like to help you. Number 2 is train until no. Yes, you heard really good. Don't train like a pussy. Okay? That means if you finished your workout, if you feel that you can scroll your phone, if you feel that you can socialize, if you have energy, that you look at girls over there, boys, that you can call somebody, your training was shit. Honestly, you have to finish your workout that you said, I gave my maximum. And that doesn't mean that you have to lift, I don't know what kind of enormous amount of weight, or that you have to spend 5 hours in the gym. It's absolutely not the truth. But when you finish that workout, this is like after, let's say, a good sex, do you understand? You have to feel, okay, I gave my maximum. And if your partner feels, I could go on and continue with 3 other people after you, then you did it wrong. The same is with the workout, if you understand me. You have to simply give your maximum. This is one of the most important rules, if not equally important as the progressive overload. Number 3 is feel the tension. You understand? No ego lifting. That doesn't mean that you're not supposed to put a lot of weight, but you should always feel the tension, feel the stretch. When you finish that set, you have to feel, I'm like super pumped now, and this was really a good set. I already see my veins, popping out, and I can definitely feel that I'm getting harder, and this was a good set, and let's do another one like that and another one like that. If you understand what I want to tell you, this is the most important feeling during the workout. Not that you just jump from equipment A to equipment B and do the movement from point A to point B. Then you're not working out, you're doing nothing. You understand? So you really have to feel the tension, not the numbers, the barbell number. It doesn't matter if the target muscle isn't working. It's really as simple as that. Every rep must burn, pump and stretch the muscle, all over. I mean, the weight is moving, okay? But if the muscle isn't working, you're just lifting. You understand? Point A, point B, not building. Fix this and you'll grow like a weed. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because the channel is brand new and your support helps it grow, so I can keep giving you more powerful, no bullshit information like this, and I will really appreciate it, my friend. Number 4, one of the also most important key ingredients, no bullshit tips here. Choose the right exercises for your body, okay? So there is no universal exercises. There are, some must-have exercises, but I don't want to sound like a hypocrite and to jump in my own mouth. There are simply 100% exercises that are not suitable for you. For example, I personally am 193 centimeters tall, that's 6.4, and I cannot do deadlifting. If I do deadlifting, my lower back is completely fucked up. I'm not able to train properly. I look like a 120-year-old grandpa, and I'm not able to lift for another 5 days. So if you find an exercise that hurts you, that doesn't build muscle for you, that somebody, pointed this idea in your head that you must do it. No, you don't have to do it. Just avoid it, skip it, and you can progress in other ways. For example, I know people who are not doing bench press and have extremely full and round and powerful chest. They're just doing the dumbbell presses and doing machines and other exercises. Am I saying that you have to avoid the basics? No, but if the exercise hurts you, this is the proper signal from your brain and from your body that this exercise is not for you. There is no person that can do all the exercises in any fitness center without the pain. Do you understand? I mean, nothing is mandatory. The best exercise is the one that builds your muscle without breaking your body, because we're here training bodybuilding. Doesn't have to be competitive, of course, and not body destruction. Number 5, use the full range of motion. Think logically. You're extremely smart person, probably even smarter, way smarter than I am, which is not hard to be. If you do half movement, if you do half range, the muscle won't be fully developed. It will be shortened. It won't have the proper blood flow. Therefore, the nutrients won't build themselves inside properly, and you won't reach not 300% of your capacity. You won't even reach 100%. You won't even reach your natural limit. You will look like shit. Take the joint and the muscle through the full stretch, okay? And contraction. Cheat, reps have their place. Yes, you can cheat a little bit. It's not a problem, but if your training is based on cheating, you won't be developed properly. Your foundation must be clean, full range reps. If you want to complete the development, then you can cheat after that. Tip number 6, eat in a surplus, in a suffixit, without obsession. What does that mean? I was the first one who was in the trap that I was counting every calorie, every macro, because I wanted to do the lean bulk. Yes, this is something that I completely recommend, that you do lean bulk and that you don't put unnecessary shit in your body. I stick to that. I don't change that. But then again, if you're obsessed with the scale, if you're obsessed with the caliper on the body fat that you want to grow the best that you can be, but you're non-stop, obsessed. What if I gained a little bit water, fat? Oh my God, my six-pack is slowly fading. I have to go into the deficit again. You won't be able to put size. Again, not even 50% of your capacity, not even 100%, and clearly not 300%. You have to, find the proper balance where you will be, again, slightly in suffixit, but you have to, switch the mindset from, being in the panic mode. What will happen if I gain a little bit of fat? Nothing will happen. Just don't turn into fat bastard, but you can slightly go into the suffixit, and don't worry, if you put a little bit of curtain, I would say a curtain of fat, you will be able to burn it afterward. Always be in a little bit of suffixit if you want to gain, but of course do them with super clean calories. Number 7, the one that I avoided a lot, sometimes even forget these days because I'm currently not competing, doing this for myself, and this is really more important than taking steroids for those who are not natural. I'm not promoting that anyone takes steroids. I took them. I'm now on TRT because I was competing. Just giving you, a parabola that no steroids could help me if I wasn't properly hydrated. It's extremely important. During the workout, drink at least 1 or 1.5 liter of proper liquid. I would suggest with electrolytes. Take a sip, it's a must have. Do you understand? Between every set, drink. It's like a workout. Try to drink between every set. You will see yourself that you're fuller, that you're bigger, that the pump is way better. I mean, muscle is 80% water. Dehydration kills the pump. Trust me. As I said, even now, sometimes I forget. It kills your recovery and kills your strength. And if you're not hydrated, you're leaving massive gains on the table. Guaranteed you that. Drink water like really, it's a part of a training program. Do you understand? This is a must have. You have to drink because simply it is. And if you really want to squeeze out every bit of growth, watch this next video. I'll break it down, all the traps that are killing your gains. Click this now and I'll see you there.